Before I came to Secoya Health, I was struggling with heartburn. I've been on omeprazole for I think 11 years, maybe more, and it got to the point where after every meal I was bloated, I was really fatigued all the time, tired. My energy level was super low, and on top of that, I think I was starting to notice stress in my life was really impacting me, where we have 3 little kids and I was not able to contain my emotions very well. I was getting mad for things I didn't think I should be getting mad about, and so all of that culminated into me thinking, well, I got to do something about this. My heartburn symptoms were affecting my relationships with my kids very noticeably, because I was reacting strongly to some of the things that they're doing, and I noticed it, but I couldn't control it. So the most frustrating thing about having all these symptoms was I felt like I was negatively impacting the whole family, especially my kids. It wasn't fair to them to be reacting so strongly to their shenanigans. They're kids, they are supposed to do that. And even though I knew that my reactions were too strong, I couldn't control it. My biggest concern is that it would continue to get worse, because it had gradually gotten worse for years. And I was to a point where I thought, I don't want to live like this. My first impressions of Secoya Health was really friendly staff, professional. Dr. Schilling seemed to be very confident with his plan that he had come up with, and I know from reading a couple testimonials or whatever that it works apparently. So I felt like it was a good place to come. I'm trying to think back to what I thought of initially, because now I'm sitting here after having done it. I'm very confident. I know that it works. Back then, I think I was relatively sure that it would. I was sure enough that it would produce results that I was willing to spend the time and money in a time in my life where I don't have a lot of time extra. But it was a worthwhile investment because it was that important to me, and so here I am. Secoya feels different than a traditional clinic because you have time to spend with the patient. Every time I go to the doctor, it's like they don't have time for you. They don't really listen a lot of the times to what your concerns are. I specifically asked many doctors, almost everyone I went to for a physical or whatever else, how do I get off of omeprazole? How do I stop taking this drug? I don't want to be on the drug for the rest of my life. I'm young. I shouldn't be on a drug. And the answer was usually, well, it's a pretty low dose, so you should be fine, or a lot of people do it, and they never tried to really help me get off of the drug. They just said, oh, you're fine. And they don't have the time to spend with you, or they don't want to tell you the hard truth that you're going to have to change your diet or do something. Here at Secoya, you have a lot of time to spend, and they will tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. The other thing I was worried about was the proposed diet that I was going to go on. I thought, how can I live without certain foods, and how am I going to do this? I travel for work. How am I going to find foods on the road, and etc. And I thought at the beginning of this, as soon as this is over, I'm going to have ice cream again and all this other stuff. And yeah, I might, now and then, but I don't even crave it, which I'm amazed by. After doing the program here at Secoya Health, it is a night and day difference. I might even say life-changing for me. Well, it is. It's literally life-changing because I now have energy, and eating food doesn't make me feel like crap. That's huge right there. Not only that, but my mood is better. I have the same stressors in my life, but the way I handle them is different. Things come up, they're going to in life, and my ability to say, okay, it's not that big of a deal, let's deal with it, is much different. My name is Erik Johnson. I'm a dad, I'm a husband, and a beekeeper. I love to hike, be outdoors, and be active. and I'm a participant at Secoya Health.